A bit of downward dog action today out of gold traders. Let's have a look at this. This is straight out the playbook. Okay. Pump, coil, and dump. The downward dog. Okay. Right then, let's get into the chart. So, what we had was Monday breaking out of last week's highs, opening range of the week. Typically, Tuesday will expand the range of the week. Wednesday starting to stall. Is that now the arse of our downward dog? Could well be, couldn't it? Okay. Thursday, we are taking out the highs of Wednesday, but coming back inside. Okay. So, if you're a yoga instructor, then don't beat me up for having bad posture in that pose. You'll be telling me to get my shoulders down, and that's exactly what's going on here. So the template, what we had was a peak formation high over here, peak formation low over here. This is a day zero. So for London traders, you had the opportunity there for taking that long coming out of the FTSE Open. Beautiful. Okay. And then for the New York session, we actually got this fake out high. So that meant that we could only be looking for shorts. We took out yesterday's highs. So the thesis is that we're in the downward dog coming into the longs from the week. New money, new plan at the start of a new month. So we can anticipate these to be all in runners. However, I mean, I didn't do that. In fact, one of our community did. And for a 14R, cut the trade at 14R. So well done to that man. I was concerned about holding on to this through the point control. So for me, it was 2.7 R outcome by the time I got into the position. I was also concerned about the value area low from yesterday, but I was noting that silver was blowing off through the value area low from yesterday. So I thought, well, let's give gold a crack. As we took out the London lows. So we took out the London lows. We got this beautiful fake out high candle. So essentially, I was getting in as we're losing the London lows. As you'll see, the price here below the value area low, developing profile in the Wall Street Open, breaking out of the opening range below the monthly high, previous month's high. So everything all looking pretty good as we take out that level from the closing price into the point of control from Tuesday there. Now, there were prospects of this continuing. I just didn't fancy it. And it actually made it all the way down into a 200% range expansion. So, kicking myself a little bit for not letting that run. But my psychology getting the better of me. Silver was an all day runner as well. Just pausing there, coming out of replay mode. Silver into a 200% range expansion right into the previous week's closing price. I couldn't get in on silver because I just wasn't getting my fake out high. As you can see here on gold, I like to see that fake out high traders trapped long and pursuing that with the flow of the sell off. Okay, and then oil also the Trend Predator Pro. By the way, if anyone's interested in the Trend Predator Pro, just get in touch with me. We can talk about getting a free trial. Oil there breaking down in line with the Trend Predator Pro signal. And the indexes, I was looking at the US 500. Quite glad I didn't get in on that because we just weren't losing the high volume node and the highs from the outside day on Tuesday as a barrier to entry, is it, if you like, and that's just called back up. But I did anticipate a fifth wave breakdown, but the bit of a mixed bag here on Wall Street at the time as well. Nevertheless, the US 30 was looking quite good at one point, breaking down there. Didn't get involved in that either. Anyway, our trusted yellow friend produced the goods once again. Now, if anyone out there watching this video would like to get in touch, if you want to learn this approach, I'll be delighted to be connected with you. If you're an individual or whether you're an institution, prop firm, broker, looking for a trader, educator, technical analyst, I'd be very, very happy to hear from you. Okay, have a great day ahead.